Nah, joke's on you, chat. My computer's actually pretty fast, so I was able to restart in like 20 seconds or something. Let's pull Twitch back up. I'm gonna have another one of those things where the video's split in half um because of stuff. Man, I hate when that happens because my analytics get all messed up. Um, I don't know what that was about. I um I tried I tried just logging out, but for some reason it was like still keeping that like audio glitch. Audio jungle. Audio jungle. Hello, welcome back to the stream, everyone. Audio jungle. I don't even know what that's from. I don't know if that's I heard it on a Veilfisk video, so don't. Okay, I gotta check some stuff real quick. What is going on? I need, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're all back. We're here. And we love it. Okay, let's hope Minecraft didn't go too weird on us. Okay. All right, we're back. I was probably like, I bet it was some kind of shader problem. I wouldn't be surprised if it was some kind of shader like a video thing caused it to just completely go sideways. Oh, it cleared out all my stuff for the turbine though. Okay, that's okay. We only have like a couple things to make for it. Give me those two. What did I need to make the turbine? I need the circuits. Cable, vacuum tube, deployer, and resistor plate. Oh, man, I need more of those then. Oh, let me put the music back on. Oh man. Let's see. Okay, we were working on these circuits. Steel plate, resistor, vacuum tube, cable. Steel plate, resistor, to resistor, vacuum tube, cable. Right. Steel plate, resistor, vacuum tube, cable. All right. Steel plate, resistor, vacuum tube, cable. And then I need my resin printed boards. Okay. Now all I gotta do is make the rotors. Let's see. I need to make 3 rings, 3 screws. Oh yeah, that's that. I think with the rings, it's just hammer. Oh, sorry, Pink. We had some kind of issue. The game the whole computer froze up, and I had to restart my computer. It was really weird. Yeah, I had like I tried to just log out of my computer and log back in, and it still didn't work. So I had to completely restart my computer. It's very weird. I don't know what happened to it. You didn't miss too much though. Okay. Rotors. Okay, screwdriver. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a graphics glitch, but it kind of seemed like an audio glitch because even after it was so weird. Even after I logged out, like the sound from the game was still playing. Like it was still playing like the music and everything and like the sound of the forge hammer. It may have been something with Minecraft itself, like a Java issue. Oh yeah. Yeah, that can cause issues. I don't know. My computer is pretty good, right? Like it's a pretty beefy computer and it tends to not have issues, but I think like some of the things with like just with streaming in general I think can cause issues, but also like just, you know, having it on long enough and it'll eventually something weird will happen. Okay, so we have a basic gas turbine generator. That means, and I want to get this done before the end of stream, which will be in about another hour. The RAM wasn't faulty. It was just didn't like them where they were literally. So, yeah, RAM can be really finicky. It's very particular about where you put it. Assembler. Wire mill. All right, this is gonna be good because this is gonna get us our miner. Okay, you. Okay, this should be extrapolated. Okay, almost extrapolated all the way down. Oh, God, it needs a stupid circuit. Of course it does. For the better part of the year, I could only put my PC on hibernate or else just blue screen and completely cut off. Yeah. Yeah, they can get pretty weird sometimes. I've had some issues out of a lot of different. I mean, it's just one of those things where like they always have some kind of issue, you know. I think it's just like obviously it's like a lot of things going on in a computer, you know. Okay, let's make these 3 circuits first. Which I hate. I hate making the circuits. I don't like the circuits. Okay. So I'm gonna need 3 circuits. I'm gonna need 3 of these boards, which is gonna need more glue. But I can get that. I can get 100 more glue out of a centrifuge, can't I? More glue out of a centrifuge. Uncle went and reinstalled Windows twice and other stuff. It's not fixed. Yeah, RAM is weird. RAM is like one of the weirdest components in the computer. It's very finicky if you don't put it in the right way, or if it's like sometimes I've had sometimes where like it got like put in, but it wasn't like fully seated. Like it was enough to like for the locks to engage, but like it wasn't like fully in on one side, and you had to like wiggle it a little bit. It can be a weird thing to work with. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's a lot of working on computers. It was an older computer. It's not something that happens as much nowadays. Okay, foil, that's right. I need 12 copper foil and a bender. Man, I hate when the computer messes up partway through stream. It ends up it ends up like freaking out the stream and everything. You know, man. I need more food. I need more food for my character. You foil, it's on a 10. Bender. 1, 2, 3. Let's go get some food. What do we need to eat? Grain and protein? I'm sorry, tummy, but for grain. Let's go check and see if the rice is ready to harvest yet. God, we need dairy. That's one of the things maybe we should work on. We need that brewery. 2. Okay, I gotta make sure I replant the stuff this time or else I'm gonna run out of rice again. And since we use soybeans, I think we just need the I don't think milk gives you dairy, does it? Does drinking the milk straight up give you dairy? I don't think it gives you any nutrition. It doesn't restore any hunger, I don't think. We can try it though. I can go drink a jug of milk. I got jugs over here. We can try it. I've never actually tried it. I feel like it should, you know. But but sometimes that's not how it works. We're gonna find out though. We're gonna do a test. Okay. Give me. Alright. Alright, let's drink this dairy. It didn't give us any hunger. Oh, it does actually give a little dairy though. So it gives dairy, but it doesn't give hunger. Interesting. We're gonna close that up. Which is, we could fill our dairy need that way, but it's not as good as if we could just like eat cheese, because then it would fill our hunger as well. But maybe we should just start drinking some. We'll take our little milky drinks every once in a while, you know. Everybody wants to drink a little milky, you know. You'd think, but no, not seawater. What am I doing? We just need normal water for the rice. Okay. I'm gonna try drinking. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to seeing how much it takes to like fill up our dairy need to see if it's worth it. I'm just gonna do it in the jug, just because I don't want to. Maybe like drinking out of a bucket would give you the same but use up more. Oh, I can't drink anymore. Oh, because I'm not thirsty. Oh, it does it refills your thirst. We could fill our flask with milk. Should we do that, chat? I think we're gonna do that. I'm gonna fill... I've got a milk flask now. Alright. Alright. It's fine. Dude, do you have any idea how long those barrels of milk have been sitting in the field? It's been like 3 years since those milk barrels have been opened. Okay, I need protein. We'll add a little melon slice in there. Actually, do I even need fruit? I do need a little fruit. It's fine. The game doesn't understand the concept of expiring when it comes to liquids. They haven't been able to code that in yet, so liquids don't expire. It's fine. It's fine. The game it doesn't realize, it doesn't know. It doesn't understand the concept of spoiled milk. You know, it's fine. That hasn't been coded in yet. They haven't figured that one out. So what if it's more solid than liquid at this point? Okay, like Minecraft doesn't know the difference. Hey, look, I'll take a sippy out of my milk flask. Mmm, delicious. Oh, look at that. It's I feel like my dairy need by a small amount. Man, if I had known that milk actually gives you dairy need, I probably would have filled this flask with milk a long time ago. Look, it's fine. Just like how eating this food is going to give me my color vision back. Mmm, delicious. There we go. Okay. Now that we're getting our color vision back, let's go back to the workshop. You gotta make, this is why you gotta make sure you stay, you gotta make sure you, you gotta make sure you stay healthy and filled up so that, you don't lose your color vision. Color vision is very important to working in the factory. I'm gonna need more steel by the end of this. Again. God, maybe we should get that electric blast furnace. How far away is that? Pretty far away, right? It's like decently far away. What do I use to make this? Okay, that's not that bad. That's actually way easier than I thought it was gonna be. Huh. How does this work? How does this work? Alright. How much power does this thing draw? Can we power this thing? It's not that hard to make. I was expecting this thing to be a lot more difficult to make. Well, I didn't realize we were so close to getting the electric blast furnace. Because realistically, we could get that, like, pretty soon. Although, what if I want these quests? I probably do want the quests first. It might actually be a good... 4 generators? Yeah, okay. That's probably the big issue with it, yeah. Is it a single block structure? Or is this a multi-block structure? Oh, here it is. The minimum power cost to run a recipe is 120. Yeah. A multi-block? Okay. That explains why this thing seems so easy to make. Yeah, because we're gonna need a lot more. Okay. Alright. Is there a thing in here that tells me? It doesn't. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that would make sense, because that really did seem like, that seemed like, right-click in EMI. Okay. There it is. Okay. I keep forgetting that it has this, that it, EMI has this for the multi-block stuff. Yeah, that is going to cost us a lot more to make. Yeah, that's going to be a while. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, that seems like oddly easy to get. Let's see. Go. What's the other part? 3 of these. Go. Oh man, oh man. Alright, once I get this miner up and running, though. Maybe. It depends. We'll look into it. It's a good idea. But there might be a couple other machines. Yeah. Well, I also... Okay, this part is kind of... This part is a little silly, but I kind of want to make sure I get the... Because I want to make sure I get these quests before... I mean, I guess you said we would need a battery. A battery buffer is a good idea anyways. So we probably will... Okay. What is that? What? What? Why do you make me do this? Why? I know it's not that hard to do, but why? Like, why? I don't even have the sulfur on me. I gotta remember to make that bucket of, Yeah, but completion. Completion. I want the little icon to light up with a green little check mark. That's the more important part, is getting my little green check mark for doing things for this stupid quest system that isn't even really all that interesting, because like I feel like the quests are just not like laid out properly half the time. What is it? Is it more glue? Is it more glue? Is that what we're doing? More glue? I need to do this recipe 3 more times, so let's get 3 more sticky resin. All right. You get... Oh. Yeah, you should be working on this. Let's make some more steel too. I know I'm going to need more steel, so we might as well have the forge hammer start on that now. God, I want the low voltage forge hammer too. Oh man, surely the low voltage is the low voltage forge hammer faster? What? Okay, rigged. This is not. Why would they do this to me? Okay, that doesn't matter much then. I'm fine. It's fine. When does it get faster? It has to get faster eventually, right? Is it like medium voltage where it gets faster? Surely not high voltage. Or does it get faster? Oh my god, if it doesn't get any faster. But surely there are ways to make it faster, right? Surely. Ah. Okay, well, I guess that sort of makes sense. I mean, the automation would also be pretty good. I mean, like, automating it would also be pretty good eventually, but not now, I don't think. It gets exponentially, not multiplicatively, so like, what, like high voltage is 4 times as fast? Which I guess isn't a good example, because, but extreme voltage would be 8 times as fast? Hey, there we go, give me... Yeah, which would be... Yeah, so like, so medium voltage would be twice as fast, a high voltage would be 4 times as fast, and then extreme voltage would be 8 times as fast, right? Okay, so it is... So then it would be like, what is that? Is that... I don't remember the terms. So does it go 246 or 248? Oh, I see. You say no multiplicatively. Okay, so it says... I thought you said not multiplicatively. That explains why. I can... that's true. I can check. Forge. Hammer. So... Well, this isn't a very good example. Pig. Iron. Yeah, because I could just look that up on the... Like in here, and then it goes to... Okay, yeah, so it's twice as fast. Then it's another... Okay, 4 times. Oh, gods. That probably is going down to 1.2... That's probably going to 0.125, isn't it? We're just in a fluid solidifier. What? Why am I in a fluid solidifier? No, I need the use for it. There we go. 25. Yeah, 12.5. Yeah, it's getting cut in half every time. So it's an increase. Oh, 1 billion EU. What's the highest tier we go up to in this? It's not max, is it? Resistors. Okay, that's what I thought. How high do we go? It's up to like the ZPM or something, right? How do I copper wire, fine copper wire, wire mill on a 3. But I'm pretty sure I already have a set. Yeah, but I don't like looking stuff up. I like asking chat instead. It's like those people who it's like those people who instead of Googling something, just like go on Reddit and make a post. Yeah, Ultra. Yeah, Ultimate. Because ZPM is right before Ultimate. I thought it was after. Which is like what? Like yeah. There are several tiers above. But yeah, because we don't do ultimate high voltage, ultimate extreme voltage, ultimate high voltage. No, it's okay. It's fine. No, it's one of those things where like I definitely can look stuff up on my own. I am capable of that. But I like to ask chat more because it's more engaging. It gets you guys involved in the series, you know, in the game. It's like you guys are playing, right? That's what you're all here, right? is so that you can play the game by proxy. Oh man, where did I put that other? Okay, I did have the fine copper wire on me. True. Oh, true. I've noticed. Oh man. It's fun though. I like that we're all playing together. I'm the vehicle for playing the game. Spin in a circle. I'll do you one better. Watch this. Watch this. See? Wasn't that cool? Let's see. Technically, that is still spinning in a circle, right? I just spun in a circle on a different axis than you were expecting. What? It is! Did you see the circle that was made? There was a circle made there. 100% that was a circle. I rotated in a circle. You didn't specify. You didn't specify what axis it had to be on. what axis? No, axis. Oh god. What even is English? Wires. We need 6. No. Yes. Why am I not just... Okay, I keep forgetting I have this thing down here in the bottom. Literally why I turned this on is so I wouldn't have to do this this anymore. I need 6 wires. Yeah, so you gotta be specific. It's like dealing with a genie, you know? one of those fey creatures. You know, you gotta be real particular with your wording on your wish, or else you end up with like a frog face or something. I don't know. I'm not that good of a genie. I'll be real with you. I didn't go to I didn't go to college for being a genie. Unfortunately, my degree's in computer science. So I can't grant wishes. I'm sorry. Where's my... I need more steel. Oh look, my character's thirsty. Let's take a little sippy of milk, guys. Oh, delicious milky. Look at how much my dairy's going up. God, that needs to be in the notebook that's how that works. I always assumed that that drinking milk didn't give you any dairy because it didn't have any nutritional value. Bolt. Do I have any bolts laying around? I need to. I don't know. What is? Go assembler. now I'm just drinking the milk to antagonize you guys, and it gives me strong bones. This is the best. Why doesn't everyone go to gene college and just okay? Because like it's a very difficult degree path. I'll be real with you. Like it's very demanding. You know, it's like yeah, how like demanding like medical degrees are. It's like that, but like worse. You know, and it's also like there's also they don't let a whole lot of people into genie college because like there's not a whole lot of jobs available as genies because you know like the it's because of like the genie lobbyists that they set a restriction on the government for like how many genies can be like accepted into the genie residency program, right? So like that no, so you have to apply to a genie residency program, but the government controls how many positions are available like at any time, right? Like they set a limit on how on what the hospitals can do for residency programs. I'm sorry, I broke kayfabe there for a second. This is actually how medical degrees work in the United States, by the way. What do I need now? Yeah, the cables. 6 of them. I tried to keep up the facade, but I slipped and what goes into red alloy? Is it copper? It's copper. It's 4 redstone, 1 copper. Yeah, no, dude, it's crazy. I don't even know. Okay, we're gonna have to wait a little bit for that to finish. I don't even know, like, because like this is something that like it became popular information on the internet recently. That whole thing about the residency programs. I didn't even know that's how that worked. Dude, our country is like our country, everyone. We're commie now. Let's go. Oh man, actually, that might be more true than you'd think with what Russia's been doing. But um, but like the U.S. is man, we don't do a very good job when it comes to like anything when it comes to medical stuff. Like I don't know the people like. It used to always be a thing about like oh my god, that's funny. Yeah, they've been I'm pretty sure they've been doing a lot to like remove those kind of like small exploits in the game. But yeah, no, I think I know a lot of people like in the past. I don't know if this is very popular anymore, but in the past, a lot of people would like excuse the American healthcare system by saying like, "Oh, but at least our doctors are really good." And it's like I don't even know if that's true anymore. I don't I don't know if our doctors are really that much better. The pumpkins? Are you talking about like the pumpkins? How like you can cut up rotten pumpkins to get like fresh chunks? Because I know that's a thing. Ah, man. Let's see. Though by this point I have enough non-spoiled ones to last me through the year. Yeah. I just made the greenhouse. It probably works with melons too. I haven't tried it with melons, but I would assume if it works with pumpkins, it would probably work with melons. Um, but I just leave him on the vine in the greenhouse, and that solves that problem. Yippee! Alloy smelter. I keep thinking the stuff was on the other side where it used to be. Okay. Okay. 3. 1, 2, 3. God, I love red alloy. Not like this one, but like the red power or those things where you can like lay redstone cables instead of using dust. I need these cables to be filled with rubber. Give me. I need rubber. I need more sulfur. Wow. Is there? Do I have something that can give sulfur? I feel like there has to be something that I have that gives off sulfur as a byproduct, right? Well, I'm not touching that. No, I'm not touching that. That's just. Well, that's actually. Don't I have some of this stuff? Cinnabar dust. This stuff, which I really need. I do have some of that. Why is it all just hazardous material? Pyrite was the one that gave it that I'm thinking of. What's it? Arsenic. I don't want arsenic. I don't want to deal with arsenic. We have lead. I'll use the food vessel. Watch, this is fine. I don't even have to touch the stuff, technically. I'm pretty sure we actually have a ton of this. Yeah. Oh no, where's my lead? I never mined up any lead. Ah, yeah, it's probably better just go get some. I only have 2 pieces of that stuff anyways. Probably better just go get some from the mine since it's just on the walls. Oh, man. I just want the stuff that makes us stop taking damage from hazardous materials. Eventually, we've got to get it, right? Eventually, we're gonna unlock it. Medium voltage? That's probably not too far away. You don't have railgar nearby. Don't have to worry about arsenic. Okay. I don't like worrying about arsenic. It's something that I tend to I tend to avoid in my day-to-day life is dealing with arsenic. Are you a skeleton or a zombie? You sure look like a skeleton. Nope, you're a zombie. Okay, have at the laggard. What are you? What are you doing? Are you just wearing an iron helmet? What are you wearing? Excuse me, sir. What are you wearing? Is that just is that just what iron helmets look like? Okay, calm down. I dropped something. Oh boy, a bismuth bronze chest piece. I would have rather had the weird helmet he was wearing. I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna... Oh, it's poor. What if I went back up with just this and it didn't even give me anything? Ah! Why down here? Why are you guys all over the place down here? Yeah, yeah. I don't want to deal with arsenic. Arsenic stinky. It did drop the chest plate. I wanted to see. They have a pretty rare. I mean, it's pretty rare for them to spawn with armor, anyways. But it's even rarer for them to like actually drop the piece. Can't stop me. I can't read. All right. Okay. All right. I'm just going home. I got like a little bit of I got enough sulfur to tide me over for a couple minutes. Hold on. Let's just can't stop me. Can't stop me from breaking things. Cave-ins aren't real. Oh, no, don't 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 do that. They can, like I said, it's pretty rare. I think I've had like one drop a black bronze piece at one point, and one just this one just dropped. This is like the second time I've had them drop something. It's fine. It's fine. Graded ore doesn't exist in this mod pack. I like how it's so much. I end up like having so many more cave-ins when I'm trying to build with like stone brick stairs and slabs than I ever do when I'm when I'm going caving. I don't know if it would really matter that much for progression, melting it down, because most of the time they just drop like they just are wearing like copper, or not copper, bronze, which like I don't know, man. You probably aren't going to be able to get enough bronze. Like this doesn't even melt into a full ingot. Bronze is pretty easy to get to. Once you I had access to bronze tools at the start of day one. If they could get like higher level if they could get like higher level metals, like if they were able to get like the colored steel, first of all, terrifying. Second of all, that would be a really good way to like do like progression skipping. Rock and stone. Can I get a rock and stone? Okay, I'm just gonna put this in here. Yeah, that would be a really fun challenge video. Rock and stone. I could have sworn I've seen some colored steel. You know what? I feel like I've seen them wearing colored steel before. I don't know for sure. Now that you mention it, I'm pretty sure I have seen them wearing colored steel at some point, but I've never had one drop it. So theoretically, it could. I mean, you could theoretically get some items, some red steel items to start with. That would be a really cool thing, because you could, if they spawn, if they're like capable of spawning with black and blue steel, the purple armor is probably just black bronze. But if you could get enough red and blue steel, it would give you you could get a bucket early on if that was the case. It's probably it might be black bronze. If it looks like this, it's black bronze, because that's what I'm wearing. Which I really need to replace this with like red steel. Yeah. I need to get I'd like to replace it with red steel, because red steel's the one that gives, because it's what, chest piece? Oh, okay. These are all the chest pieces. It was probably wrought iron that zombie was wearing. I'll check the helmets in a second, I guess. Yeah, I need yeah, because red steel is 14% resistant to piercing, which is our biggest issue is skeletons. It's also not that much much less protective against other ones. Oh, yeah, that's right. I do have a texture pack on. It probably is that. Yeah, I keep forgetting myself too. It probably does. Chest pie. Chest pie. Um it had to have been the steel helmet. Oh no, 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 no. That was wearing a wrought iron helmet for sure. Yeah, that zombie was definitely wearing a wrought iron helmet. Yeah, Vexed Visuals, it's a really good uh resource pack. Except for the thing with sulfur where it all looks the same. Yeah. He fought in the war. Which one? All of them. Rubber pulp, rubber pulp. Yeah. I got too used to the original textures. I don't think I could ever get used to the original textures. I'll be real with you. The original textures, especially like, man, some of them, a lot of them, a lot of them don't look good. I don't know if it is in real life, but in this game, it's not hazardous to touch, so. I wouldn't be surprised if it was. I got my bucket. I don't know why I was so excited about that. Why did it work there and it doesn't work? Hello? Was that always? What the? No, okay, it was because it was exactly 1,000. That's why. It's because the last time we tried to do this, I wasn't, because yeah, okay. I was like, I think I could have sworn this was a problem before. Oh, interesting. But it's only weakly radioactive. Unlike lead, which is a contact poison, right? Right? We all agree. We all agreed lead is a contact poison. You just touch it and you start taking damage. God, I love lead paint chips. God bless America. Yeah, it's like it's I can't think of anything. It's borax. No, it's not borax. It's beryllium, isn't it? I want to say it's beryllium. Oh, wait, I'm thirsty. Hold on, guys. Time to take a little sippy of my milky. Oh, God, oh, delicious milky. Oh, man. Oh, that's some delicious field milk. Finely aged milk. Fire alarms? I'm sure I know they do use slightly radioactive materials. I know a lot of fire alarms I think use americium, ironically enough. Um but I'm sure there's plenty that have used other materials as well. What was I? The next part? What was right? Red alloy, steel plates, 6 steel plates. God, I. Well, I don't know what kind of circuits we're making. I guess like we're obviously not making microchips at this point. If it no, oh, stop that, stop. Okay, oops, I made foil. Oops. Had it on the wrong setting. That's okay. This stuff can get melted down, right? Nope, it cannot. But I could arc furnace it later. Oh, wait, you can also macerate it. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Oopsies. Had it on the wrong setting. Oops. Oops. Gotta make sure you check your configuration. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because it is, man. What is this? What can I even use this for? Is there a way to come back from this? No. 32, 36. 36. Ah. I could reclaim half of what I lost. Let's just macerate this up then. I'm surprised it hasn't happened earlier, to be honest. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised it hasn't happened sooner. Actually, that... Did that just give me back the... Huh. Did I only did 3, didn't I? Oh well. Nothing worth thinking about. Head empty. Okay, so now... What is it? Plate, resistor, tube... Okay. Bop. Bop, bop. At least I didn't, like, put the whole thing in there and then wander off without, and just let it do all of it into foil. That would have hurt a little bit. Okay. Three circuits. Alright. I need 3 more steel ingots. Oh, God. Let's just make more steel. Yeah. Yeah, let's go get... I'm gonna go get some limestone. Oh, look, a rainbow! They're supposed to appear after it gets done raining. I don't know why one's appeared like this right now. It's moving. It's moving. I don't think rainbows are supposed to move. I think this is an omen. I don't know much about rainbows, but I don't think they're supposed to move, guys. I think it's coming closer. All right. Well, just ignore that. Ignore. Just ignore it. It'll go away on its own. Sonic rain boom. Yeah. The Sonic rain boom. Wow. Yay. I did watch a little bit of My Little Pony when it was relevant. Not a whole lot though, honestly. I only watched like the first season. Supersonic rain? There's gotta be a planet somewhere that has that, right? Yeah. The Sonic Rain Boom's a classic. That was a big meme. Back when My Little Pony Friendship is Magic was was a big thing. It was in like the first season too. It was one of like didn't they like also like add like context to that being like how all the friends like got together? Was like they it was like all tied to the Sonic Rain Boom or something. God, My Little Pony lore is no, it was real big when the show was running. Uh you got the cork board with the red strings all over it. It's all connected. It's all because of the Sonic Rain Boom. Oh man. It was a good show. I never got like super invested into it, so I kind of stopped after like I think I stopped like partway through season 2. But like man, they had some banger songs in that show. My god, they were just I think it was the premiere of season 2 because like they do that thing where like the premiere is big episodes. But like I think it was the premiere of season 2 where they did This Day Aria. That's such a good song. As like peak song right there. It's perfect. This day is going to be perfect. What a symbolism. Bullying. Oh. Let's see. It's one of those shows that everybody thought was just a silly kids show that only creeps watch aside from kids, but it was actually a good show. True. It really was. It's one of those things where like if you were super into it at the time that it was popular, it was definitely a lot more sus. But like if you're into My Little Pony, like I feel like people have grown to like appreciate the show for what it is and separate it out from all the weird fans that it had when it was first running. It's a truly good show though. Like I rank it pretty highly with my list of like cartoons that I would recommend, like I would actually recommend for children to watch. Let's see. We got on that list is things like Avatar: The Last Airbender. Honestly, She-Ra is another one that I would say is a really good kids show. Like actually has a lot of a really good good messaging and like character development. Yeah, She-Ra, it's a good show. I need to rewatch it again. Because I haven't really watched it in a long time. It's not the kind of show that's like I was wondering about that if that's where you got your username from. Oh yeah, no, there were some, especially in like the earlier seasons of My Little Pony, some bangers in that show. Absolute bangers. They popped off. Dude, it's a good show. It's worth the watch. It's one of those ones where it's kind of hard to like rewatch the show because like so much of the show, like the enjoyment of watching it is like the uh what was it? So much of the enjoyment of She-Ra is just like watching it for the first time and seeing all the like twists and turns that the story takes. So it's one, but it does kind of drag out a little bit with some things. So, and it's also just a long series in general, which is like a good thing too. Like it's good to have like some series that are you know a lot longer because we end up with a lot of series that just aren't that they get canceled. Used to go by Dora before it came out. It is a good name. It's a good name. It was a good character in the show too. I really like I liked all the characters in that show. Scorpia. That's a good character. We love Scorpia. She's God, it had so many cool things too. Because you had like, you know, I'm not gonna like I'm not gonna talk too in depth about like what the story is, but like they had that whole thing with like you have you have Scorpia, who's like the big buff lady, and Catra, who's kind of like, you know, the little lanky lady. But like they had that one thing where they dressed up in like the formal wear, and you had but you had Scorpia be the one who was wearing the dress, and Catcher being the one wearing like the pantsuit, or I guess it was just a normal suit. It wasn't even a pantsuit. But like it's a good little detail. It's a nice little detail. Let's see. Took me like 2 years to get through it because it would on the shows kind of come and go for a while. Yeah, it's a long show. Oh my god, and all the stuff with like Entrapta. I don't know. Nobody fully knows what was going on with Entrapta, but we can guess, and I feel like it's pretty good representation for something. There's definitely somebody out there who really relates to Entrapta. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool because like Entrapta has a lot of like coding. Entrapta has a lot of coding built into her, but they didn't really like explicitly like say what was going on with Entrapta. But like a lot of people I feel could relate to her, which is really cool. And she was also like the only one that was like a real adult too, which is funny because she acts so childish. I mean, yeah, I would say that like I think she's very heavily autistic coded. I think it's one of those things where I think it's like it's hard to cuz like I don't think there was ever any like official stance on if she was actually autistic. I feel like she was autistic coded, but like you can't like I don't think you can really say definitively. So that's why I'm a little bit hesitant about like giving her that label, but I think it's pretty obvious that that's what she was meant to be. Yeah, you really should watch She-Ra. Yeah, man, talking about like Pinkie Pie, dude. The main six in My Little Pony, very good characters. Love them all. Each one of those characters is so cool because they each fill like they each have like a very like good personality. Yeah. She-Ra's on Netflix. My Little Pony's on Netflix as well. I don't know how much of it is. I think all of it's on Netflix at this point. What's that? I know Tara Strong is in the cast. I didn't realize for the longest time, but Tara Strong voices Twilight. Iron ingot, 5 tin ingots. Tingot? Okay, I have exactly enough. Yeah, no, I mean it's one of those things where it's like, I personally would headcanon her as autistic. That's that like I'm pretty sure that's like basically what she was intended to be. But it wasn't like I don't think there was any official thing given as to what exactly like was going on with her. So but I think it is also cool that like because it's like a double-edged sword because you can if you do like explicit because I think the thing is like if you do explicit like stuff like that, especially when it comes to things like autism, because I feel like a lot of times show like media does a very bad job at like really depicting autistic people, and so it's one of those things where if you're going to claim a character as autistic, you got to make sure that you're doing it right, or else it can cause like more harm than good. But which is why I think they kind of tend to not label characters like that, I think. But at the same time, it is one of those things where it's like in some ways a little bit almost like cowardly to not like actually name them that. But the VA for Pinky slash Fluttershy would talk like Pinky whenever she got scam calls. Oh, that's so funny. I didn't know that. That's really funny. Yeah. Yeah, because like the thing is like yeah, because like the thing is like it is really weird to have something like To have something like autism represented in a show in a universe that is um in a universe where you don't have the same kind of like social context, you know? Because it's like what does that even mean in a world like this? Like, you know, it's almost like it there's a lot of stuff that you would have to answer that it's probably just better to not like fully answer it. Um to not like fully answer the question, I guess. 3 rods. Oh, I probably didn't have to do all of it. That's okay. I mean, at least they had really good representation of like everything else, and that's like kind of explicit. I think it's one of those things where like it's one of those identities where it's not like it's not one that you can be like it means so many different things. It could mean so many different things. But they had like a lot of other good representation with like they had a lot of really good queer representation because they had just I joke about this sometimes, but like they kind of had a lot more queer couples than they had straight couples. Uh, brass. Brass. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's kind of what I was trying to get at. Yeah, is like the diagnosis itself is like something that's very couched in like our society. So it would be a little bit weird to have like yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think that's why she's such a good character is because they did a really good job of like having that kind of representation cuz like almost everybody I think who watches the show would agree that she's supposed to be autistic even though they never like outright stated that she is. Yeah. How many of these do I need? Yeah, true. Yeah, but I don't I don't remember there being I know there was like obviously you're always going to run into issues with people running their mouths when they shouldn't be. um wait, hold on. 6 and then 2 is 8 and then it's probably the disc that has no. Why is it telling me to make 9 of these? Oh, that's why. Okay, whatever. I'll just listen to the game. um to Luckily, I don't think I don't really remember She-Ra getting a lot of hate. I think it was one of those things where like it was so overt with its themes that like you could complain about it, but everybody's like, yeah, we know it. It was right there on the cover. Like you, like, what's your point? But I don't remember. I do know there was definitely some people who were complaining about it, but I feel like it didn't get as much um as some other shows got, which is good. It's good because I think it's a sign of like, you know, a sign of some progress being made. Uh, yeah, true. Doo-doo. Yeah, there were definitely a couple You know, here's the thing. There were definitely a couple issues with the show, and like I could very easily see how you know certain people would try and like place the blame at the foot of like the diverse identities that were in the show, but like it really just had nothing to do with that. The issues with the show are all like things like pacing and the way that they did certain like plot lines. Oh yeah, no, that yeah. See, and that's just that's a lot of things, but that's very often because it's that even is like um a lot of that just stems from misogyny, which you know is also bad. I don't know. Are we allowed to say that on this channel? Am I allowed to say that misogyny is bad? Somebody check the Twitch TOS and see what I can and can't say. I know I can't say. I know I can't talk about a certain group of people that live in a certain area of the country, or not country, of the world that are doing things that I don't agree with, which explicitly said I'm not allowed to talk about that. 1, 2. No, it was actually, no, actually, it was the term "shut up" that got auto-modded. Actually, it's because you're being mean to them. Yeah, yeah. Okay, and make me do it again. You're being mean to them, Adora. They have it hard. Everybody's always mean to the ableists, you know? Why isn't anyone thinking about their feelings? For legal reasons, this is a joke. Or is it? Okay, we got ourselves a miner. Which I realize I didn't even get the quests before getting the miner. Where's the quest for the miner, actually? It's probably after the canner. Is there not a quest for this? Is there not a quest for getting the miner? Okay. Weird, but okay. What is this? A diode? Okay, I see how it is. There might not be. It's whatever. Maybe it's somewhere else. It doesn't matter because we're probably going to be picking this thing up and just moving with it. Okay, question though. Can I just do this? Does this count? Is this a valid configuration? Am I allowed to just like... Okay, good. Good. Okay. I need you. Yeah, that's what I was assuming. We can probably just put... I'm just going to put a chest or a barrel to start with, because I have a barrel back here. But we're obviously going to want to put a crate on this thing. I'm gonna set it up over here. Actually, no, I'm gonna set it up near the iron mine. Oh, that's right. Yeah, those do explode, don't they? That's a good point. That's a good point, Adora. I gotta... Well, I want to set this up. The thing is, like, I want to do some, like, there's some more stuff that I want to do with the area that I'm going to build up for the miner. But I also want to just get this set up, you know, for the end of stream, before the end of stream. So we're also just, like, not going to bother with that. So... yeah, we're gonna go set this up by the iron, because I think iron is definitely the one that I need the most, that is also the furthest out of the way. And I don't know. I'm mostly just doing this because I want to see what it does. Oh no, I'm out of food. Oh no, I need to drink my milk. Oh, delicious milky. Hold on, I gotta go get food though. What do I need? See, look, our dairy's going up. Grain, vegetable, protein. Let's do 3 grains. Always run off without eating. Well, you guys, but it gives me strong bones. Do you want me to have osteoporosis? You know how dangerous that is out here. What if I fall and break my leg? It's gonna be your guys' fault for not letting me drink milk. And then how will you feel? 1, 2, 3. Hold on. Look, I'm gonna fall to the bottom of the mine one of these days. I'm just gonna be down at the bottom of the mine shaft with a broken leg, and then we're all gonna regret it, you know. It gives me it's got what bones crave. No, this is a safe space. You guys can't be intolerant in my chat. This is a safe space. Oh my god, is Jace from Arcane canonically lactose intolerant? That's really funny. He would be. Where did I lose that torch? I probably placed it somewhere. Alright, give me my soupy so I can go run out and put a miner where the iron is. That's funny. I never watched Arcane. I'll be real with you. I think my time playing League of Legends traumatized me so much that I don't think I'd be able to get through Arcane regardless of how good it is. I'm sorry. I have unresolved trauma from having played League of Legends for like a decade. I'm sorry. We all have to understand that it's a very traumatic experience playing League. Okay, come on, soup pot, soup pot, soup pot, soup pot. Yeah, I used to be real into it. The funny thing is that when I switched to Linux, I lost my ability to play League of Legends. Because League of Legends uses some kind of kernel level anti-cheat engine. And so like I literally cannot play League because it just will not work on my computer. But I'm not too torn up about that. I'll be real with you. I probably just don't need an excuse to not play League of Legends. That's funny. I heard the second season, I heard some mixed reviews on the second season. I've heard like overall that it's really good, but I have heard some people say that it kind of lost a little bit of the more subversive bite with the second season. Yeah, if you don't like the lots of buttons, MMOs are definitely not for you. I actually have I have an MMO mouse that has 12 extra buttons on the side just so I can play MMOs, which is not something I'd actually recommend to everyone. Okay, so I can put it up here and it'll start digging out that area below me. But to be fair, it was from a video that, like, I don't know if I would 100% trust the guy who made the video, so... But that was just going off of vibes. He might be a cool person, and I just don't vibe with him. Yeah, that's fair. It is a very visually stimulating game. Oh yeah, Ash Nico? Yeah. Screwdriver. Poke hole in screwdriver. Go. Oh wait, I need a roof. Okay, that scared the crap out of me. Hold on, I don't want all this dirt here. Yeah, you get out of here. And then do another layer. Okay. Warframe, I did try Warframe out. I don't remember why I didn't end up playing it, but I didn't end up playing it for more than like a little bit through like the tutorial. Okay, it looks like it used up a lot of... Okay, that's fine. Oh, okay. I thought I would have enough of these. But realistically, I just need the one over the miner, because the rest of it's actually already covered up. Alright, I'll have to come back out and finish this roof later. Okay. We gotta remember to come back out here later and fix that. It was too interesting but too grindy. Don't like overly grindy games. I like playing the same. Yeah. One over the ones that need to be covered need to be... Okay. Alright, I'll, well, shoot. Okay, let's let's just cut down a tree while we're here. I can make all this stuff using what we can get from a tree. So I'll put a crafting table out here. Might as well. I had a friend who played Destiny a lot, but I never got into it myself. I never really tried out too many of the alternative MMORPG stuff. Like I was always much more of just like a classic MMO type of guy. You know, obviously I played World of Warcraft, so it should be somewhat obvious. Okay. For all this stuff. Okay, that was a lot more. Yeah, that's why it got that tree. Got that other one. Oh my god, there's so much. Oh yeah, true. That's how like classic WoW is. Classic WoW is a lot more, because like classic WoW is much more about like leveling up than it is about the end game stuff. So I think a lot of people that like those kind of games would probably enjoy classic WoW. But then you still need a World of Warcraft subscription, so it's like, yeah, why even bother? Is it? I know, like I said, never played it. It sounds about right for like MMOs in general tend to be extremely repetitive, but there definitely are some that are much more so than others. Give me a man after midnight. Anybody watch Mamma Mia? And anybody like hit show Mamma Mia? Here I go again. It's a good movie. Oh yeah. The books are hit or miss. Okay, there we go. Have you... Oh my god! Yo, dude! This thing works... This thing works pretty fast. Oh yeah. I didn't watch it until I didn't watch it until my current partner and I watched it together kind of recently. It's a good musical. You know. Oh yeah, no, that kind of stuff is like end game MMO stuff, and that does really suck. Yeah. Aw, that's so cool. That's a good idea. I should get the vinyls for Mamma Mia at some point. It's okay, Pink. It's understandable. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things to be upset about with when it comes to MMOs. Yeah, I'd much rather you guys ramble on in chat. Hey Avery, you're joining us right at the end of stream. Unfortunately, um, I'm kind of hanging out for a little bit. I just got my miner, up. So now this is working. Ah, that sucks. Yeah, it's been a fairly quiet day today. I feel like I think I'm wondering if it has something to do with spring break, like we were talking about before. The fact that, like, I kind of wonder if, like, I didn't put this thing in the middle of the chunk, did I? Why didn't I put this thing in the middle of the chunk? I mean, I kind of did. This is close enough. Actually, I got this pretty close. I don't know why I'm... I do need to claim this chunk, though. And force load this chunk. We did get 7 viewers for a while, but none of them talked. How rude of them. none of them subscribed to the channel. we had a lot of passerbys. I think the issue is like yeah, true. It's true. It is a good number. Yeah. No, it was fairly quiet. We had 7 viewers for a little bit, but it dropped off pretty quickly. We had a lot of drive-by viewers today, which is always cool, but I wish they would. I hope that they come back. Like that's always my hope, is that they come back and to view more often. It's true. It's true. I just listen. I need the follow. Oh, you're right. I could put up a follower goal on stream, couldn't I? Yeah, I keep forgetting that's something I can do. Dang, that's a good idea. Man, you guys are better at this than I am. All right, let's get back to base and go for it. See, this thing. Oh no, it's Manador. I don't know. I think this thing is really cool. Look at how much iron this thing's already pulled up for me. Fill the barrel of milk. We have several barrels of milk that are full. You guys want to see me drink some more milk? Oh, delicious. Oh, look at my hearts go up as I drink that milk. I don't know. I think you doubted the miner a little bit. Although I will be real with you. If I was just powering this thing off of batteries, it would be a lot worse. The gas turbine, figuring out that the gas turbine is the thing that exists was so good. Look at how this thing's kind of crazy. It's used up about a bucket at this point, right? Because it drained a full 4 buckets into the turbine itself. You do not try to put the milk in the methane. So it's used up about a bucket so far, and it's gotten us this much. This is pretty good. God, well, to be honest, I didn't know the gas generator existed before you mentioned it. But yeah, if we were just trying to power this off of Steam, it probably wouldn't have gone as well. I'm gonna need a bigger chest. I think that's one of the things. I should leave myself a note, but I'm not gonna. Well, it depends. Do we have the bronze crate would be good. I'll hang out for a little bit longer with you guys. I'll hang out long enough for us to get a bronze crate. Especially since we've got a couple more people showed up right at the end of stream. And it is Friday, so we do have the weekend. The main reason I'm doing this is because I know if I don't do it, I'm gonna forget by the time the weekend is over. I will 100% forget to add a bigger crate to that thing. I think the main thing is if we get a bronze crate hooked up to it, it'll definitely run out of power before it runs out of inventory space, so that's good. No, the thing works really well. I'm actually surprised it is as effective as it is. I was kind of expecting it to be pretty effective, but not like as effective. But it's going pretty hard, and I think what we'll do is we'll probably take this one that we have and move it around a little bit, depending on what resource we need. And we'll leave the little stations out there, but we'll move the important bits. And I think what we'll do is, I think the next thing we'll probably do is take it out to where all that to where the tin is, all that cassiterite, and try to have it mine up a bunch of that stuff, because we really do need more tin. And so what I'm thinking is, we finished the miner. We have the fluid solidifier, but we need the what is the thing that turns it into liquid? Extractor? It's an extractor, right? Dejuicer device of doom. Yeah. we need one of these. Yeah. We need an extractor. So I'm thinking what we probably do is go for the extractor first, and then go for the fluid solidifier. Because the fluid solidifier isn't going to do us much good until we get the extractor, since we can't turn, we can't really move around like liquid metal without an extractor. So I'm thinking we go for the extractor, and then we go fluid solidifier, and then I think it would be a good idea to maybe work on getting a couple more miners, and let's see, how many miners would I need? Well, you know what I definitely need? What I definitely need before we do anything too crazy, we're gonna need an ore prospector. Yeah. That ore prospector is probably the bigger thing that we need the most before we start going too crazy with miners. Definitely an ore processor, which means we're going to need the canner. And everything. I think it's just the canner. Did I pick the one that uses the sodium? I could have sworn I picked the one that used lithium. Because the lithium dust is easy. We just need to centrifuge out the lipidolite. Yeah. Tungsten. Any bats for uptime on the EBF, since you know, yeah. Well, batteries would be useful for a lot of things. It's because like we can also use batteries to add buffers to the miners. That way I don't have to fill them up so often. Because the way it is right now, it will still require a little bit of it'll still require a little bit of like oversight, because we still have to go out there and take methane out to yeah, but like we could have more of a buffer, right? There's no reason for us not to have more. I guess the barrels are very energy dense though. But I mean, like, the thing is, like, we can always add to it. You're right. We could just do more barrels. That's fair. I could just have, like, I could just start stacking barrels on top of each other. That probably would be better. But I like the batteries. No, it's probably, that probably is a better idea. And I mean, like, honestly, if we ever really needed uptime on those things, we would, like, we can very easily make, like, a tree farm and, like, a chemical or a thingy. Well, we need the battery buffer for the main base, right? Because there's some machines, like that thing with the mixer. I should probably be, like, actually working while I'm talking. The mixer, yeah, yeah. The mixer takes up so much energy right now that, like, bronze crate. Okay. This is the one that requires 8 ingots. Oh, I'm out of tin. Hold on. Yeah, I'm out of tin, aren't I? Am I completely out? I think I might be completely out. 9. 10. Come on. Yeah, but the issue is I can't the issue is I can't make another bronze I can't make another bronze a thing. I can't make a bronze crate. I can always just make a wooden crate. I make a wooden crate. Can I deconstruct these later? I can. Sweet. It gets me the tiny piles of iron dust, which is all I actually want. Yeah, I'll just make a wooden crate. I don't think you're right. A wooden double chest, it has 27, doesn't it? So a double chest is the same as a wooden crate. It's just the wooden crate can hold logs. That's right. Yeah, let's just make a double chest. We'll make one out of hickory, I guess, since I have it on me already. You know, I guess we could have done that while we were out there, though. I had all that. I could have just added a kapoke chest. But I guess we didn't realize we were out of bronze. Yeah, I think what we'll do is, I think on... even put multiple with item pipes. True, but I don't think we're going to run into an issue where... yeah, I don't think we're going to run into an issue where it's going to run out of inventory space before it runs out of power. Oh, I'm a little thirsty. Let me drink some of my milky again. Delicious milkies. My dairy's slightly going up. Look at how nutritional I'm being. Yeah, true. It might run out of ore before it runs out of inventory space. But, like, if it's gonna run out of if it's gonna run out of energy before it runs out of inventory space, then we can always just take the ore with us when we go to refuel it. It's not that bad, guys. It's fine. Listen, it can only hurt you if you let it. All you have to do is say no, and the milk can't hurt you. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get this chest put up, and then everything will be all good. All be great. Let's see how much that thing has done while we've been gone for the past, like, couple minutes. Like, 5-10 minutes. Exactly. Ahaha, see, look, it's good. It's good. It's good stuff. I'm gonna put up some of my stuff. And just kind of leave this stuff over here. Two chests. There we go. Actually, I'm leaving the gold, but I'm taking the rest of it. Listen, we can't do cheese. I wanted to do cheese. This is your guys' fault. You told me that I could drink the milk. You put that idea in my head. So this is just as much your guys' fault as it is mine. Oh my god, look at all this iron we have. Oh wait, let me check on the level of the... Dude, this thing is definitely... It's not a year old, it's 3 years old, okay? So... Yeah, but like, yeah, this thing... It's only used up like 2 buckets now. Oh my god, look at this. Look at all this iron it's pulling up. I love this thing. Okay. Yeah, what we'll probably do, what we'll probably do starting next stream, is we'll probably pick up that miner and take it to the mainland. Yeah. We'll take the miner to the mainland so that we can get some tin. And yeah, that's actually the end of my plan. Now that I think about it, that's that's basically the end of the plan. That's the whole plan is go get some tin. No, this is great. I'm gonna be carting this stupid thing around all over the place, but this is great. It probably does. Because it generates, it's 2 millibuckets to generate, like it has the total power amount. Because you could probably like take the total amount of power that it generates and like divide that by the amount that it consumes. And that should get you the amount of time it would take. I don't know. It should be able to, right? I mean, it's not running constantly. Because it's like the steam turbine generator where it doesn't run if it's not, like, if it doesn't need to. But I don't know if it, like... I don't know if it will complete an operation regardless. I think it does, because I'm pretty sure the steam generator does that. Because I've definitely seen that fan icon, like, only partially filled. Okay. And then eventually, once we get up to, like, the, what is it, medium voltage? Once we get up to medium voltage, we can centrifuge all this rock dust that we have. Alright. I'm gonna make myself, my character a little bit more food, and then we're gonna end for the day. What time of year is it? It's early summer. No wonder my character's complaining so much about overheating. Okay, I don't have vegetables. Let me go grab some potatoes out of the greenhouse. Okay, greenhouse potatoes. There we go. God, I love this greenhouse. I'm glad we got this greenhouse working. I would not be doing as well nutritionally if I didn't have this greenhouse. Ooh, infinite aluminum. Oh, I do like the sounds of infinite aluminum. I would accept infinite aluminum in real life too, like if I had a way to do that. Yeah, because then we can also upgrade the backpack once we get the aluminum. Grains and vegetables are what we need. How much was it? We need more vegetables than we need grains. Let's go ahead and make up 2 batches of food while we're here. Since I'm already over on time a little bit. And we really should be doing this more often anyways. Let's just hope I don't forget about my food in my vessel over the weekend. You get a Nobel Prize for a bunch of confused physicists at my door. It's fine. What are a bunch of physicists gonna do to me? They're a bunch of nerds. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah. No, I think it'll be great because once we get aluminum, we'll be able to once we'll they don't they don't need to know how I got the aluminum. No, 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 no. Listen, they can't do anything to me. If I have infinite aluminum, they can't do anything to me. I would think of all the stuff I could make with infinite aluminum to deter the scientists, right? Like what if I made a gun out of aluminum? Is that something? Can we do that? I don't know. I'm an American, so like that's my first response to any potential threat. Okay. All right. The residual heat should finish off this soup. And we're gonna put it in. We're gonna put it. Actually, I might just leave it in my hotbar so that I don't forget about it next week, because it's not like time passes while the game's not on. Listen, I think it would be fine. You could probably fire it at least once, right? And that's all that matters. I still have my 3D printer, so surely that's gonna help out somehow, right? I could make a 3D printer that uses aluminum. I'm sure somebody's done that already, right? Oh my god. Okay. Ooh, another good stream. Listen, it's fine. I would need gunpowder, but like you can make gunpowder out of like what is it? It's like it's you pee on some hay for a while and mix it with like charcoal or something. I don't remember my gunpowder recipe. It's been a long time. It'd be fine. I think we could handle it. I just need to find a source of gunpowder. Infinite gunpowder would be more. Can we do infinite gunpowder? There's got to be an infinite gunpowder recipe in the game, right? I don't like where this is going. A charcoal dust, that's infinite. Sulfur dust and saltpeter. If we can get sulfur dust and saltpeter, we have infinite gunpowder. How can I get it? Where could I? There's got to be a way. There's got to be a way, right? I don't think there's a way. Wait, netherrack dust. We need to get netherrack. Yeah, that's where the peeing on the hay comes in. Yeah, sulfur. I've got sulfur. Remember, I told you guys the story about my cat sitter who almost put sulfur in the litter box. I've got sulfur, charcoal. I'm pretty sure. Listen, there's a bunch of charcoal in the backyard because I think that like somebody had a fire pit dug in the backyard a long time ago, and they just like covered it up, and so there's just like my yard has like a layer of charcoal underneath it in some spots. Also broken glass, but we can just pick that part out. And listen, the potassium, there's some kind of process, like the way that it was like, because I'm pretty sure you can make potassium carbonate. What you do is like what they used to do, this was like in olden times, it was I think it was potassium carbonate, but it may have been something else. I may be thinking of like potassium hydroxide maybe, but they would just pee on like piles of hay, and that would just be where you go. You just pee on the hay. And something about that process turns it into like some sort of potassium something. So, and like I'm pretty sure that's how they were able to like, it's either how they learned how to make soap or gunpowder, which I feel like are two very different things, but I think it's okay. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. it's Dude, potash. Yeah. I think that's it. I don't remember. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I researched any of this stuff. But I know, like, dude, like, people like 1,000 years ago, they were getting quite a few like things, like from weird sources that you wouldn't expect. Um, so, but like they were able to do it. It's kind of crazy when you look up like how you can like certain things. Like I'm pretty sure like the average person could probably make gunpowder if they like really put their mind to it. I'm pretty sure like all the basic ingredients aren't actually that hard to get, even if you're like making them from scratch, you know? Like let's assume you can't just like buy any of the ingredients. I'm pretty sure it's not actually not as complicated as it sounds. Yeah. Well, because like you gotta think like they had gunpowder in China like what was it like 1,000 or 2,000 years ago? They've had gunpowder in China for like forever, and like so it's like actually not that hard to make, like comparatively, which is like wild. Like you'd think something like that would be out of the realm of possibility for like your average person, but like kind of isn't. Dude, no, there was a crazy thing because back in the past, this was like during like I want to say it was like during like the 60s or something. There was like the governments were a lot less particular about like what their people got up to. I've heard stories that in America the government would specifically teach farmers how to make explosives using fertilizer so that they could use them to clear their fields. Apparently that was a big thing the government was doing back then, was just teaching farmers how to do that. And then I'm pretty sure there were a couple things that happened that caused the government to reconsider their stance. So but I'm not too sure about how all that process works. I never looked into that. I did learn how to make rocket fuel one time. You can make it out of like, well, like solid rocket fuel. I had a friend who wanted to do it, and he showed me how to make the solid rocket fuel. I don't remember all the ingredients, but I know like the main one was like there's this stuff you can buy from like you can buy it from like the hardware store. And it's used to remove stumps. It's like some kind of powder, and you pour it on a tree stump, and somehow that's supposed to get rid of the stump, and you can like use that to make solid rocket fuel to like shoot rockets up into the air if you want to, I guess. It's not like super interesting because it's just like it's a pretty simple propellant, and it's not like it can really be used for that much, but it was cool making modeled rockets with it. Fun times. Yeah, no, I've definitely known a lot of people who are into some weird doomsday prepper stuff. I've never gotten that far into it, but I dabble enough with like making your own stuff. I did see that Nile Red video about making grape soda out of plastic gloves, and the one where he did hot sauce. Those are some good videos. It's really interesting because like realistically, like a lot of chemicals are just like, yeah, no, Nile Red has some good content. It's there's some good videos, especially if you want to get like if you want to learn a lot about like chemistry, because it's a lot of really cool processes. Like I've mentioned, I do like hobby chemistry sometimes, and it's fun. It's a really fun thing to play around with. It's just one that the government tends to be a little bit upset with if you get too far into it. Okay, but we're half an hour over. So I'm gonna have to end it here. I'm sorry to you guys. We're having such great conversations, but I do have to like go eat because I haven't I haven't eaten in a long time. um okay. Oh, thank you guys so much for joining me here today. I love you all, and I'm so appreciative when you guys show up and hang out with me. I'm so appreciative of what you guys do. You guys are the real people keeping the channel together and keeping me sane as I spend hours and hours just to make a single machine. um If there's anybody who's out there watching right now who hasn't followed yet, make sure you hit that follow button so you can get those notifications for when I go live. I do have some social media linked below. We have YouTube for if you want to watch any VODs for some old videos or old streams. A new one should have just gone up from 2 weeks ago. I also have Blue Sky linked down below in case I ever have to tell you guys something out of stream. I do post some fun things on there every once in a while. I need to do it more, but I posted our stuff for the spa that we made yesterday. I posted that on there in case you're not able to make it. You can still keep up with what I've been doing. And it's where I will let you know if I can't make it to stream any day. So, but we are at the end of true. Sounds like fun. So once again, thank you all. We're at the end of another week, another fun week of hanging out and doing TerrafirmaGreg. Everybody make sure you have a great weekend. Take some time to relax, get caught up on everything, recharge, whatever it is you need to do this weekend. Just do whatever makes you the happiest. Thank you all for being here. I'm gonna go. Bye, everyone. Bye.